You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 2. Chill!
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Jim, the YPG, and a Promoba Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Jim the Podcast. Hope all is well. And on the episode, we have a special guest. We know it's a prediction show, Survivor Series prediction show. And we got my bro, Mr. Emerson, back on the show. And we're going to do the predictions. Y'all already know. And y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
This is Anthony from the Beautiful Feet Podcast, and you're listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Please remember to rate, review, and subscribe to this amazing show. Enjoy.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And I'm about to give you the legitimate fact quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is, if you see something you like, go for it. You ready? This is self-explanatory. See something you like, go for it. You had nothing to lose. Do what the work. Like having if they say no, go for it. Cause you never know that thing you go for could change your life. And that is today's quote of the day.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they're at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Up Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Riding Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers!
This
This is Aaron Sands, and you are now listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at this time, we got a special guest. Yeah, y'all already know who. He don't even know.
You already know, bro. You already know what it is. I'm back out with Robinson predictions. One and only Aaron Sands, host 1/3 of the host of the Premier Boys podcast, and co-founder and CEO of the Mighty YPG.
Yes, you already know. Welcome back to the show, bro.
Thanks, bro. It's good to be back, man. You already know November comes around, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Survivor Series. Let's get to it.
You already know. We'll start off with the NXT card. So, NXT card got like 4 matches. I'm not gonna say one of the matches because it's kind of related to Survivor Series. So I'm just gonna say the first 3. Okay. So, we're gonna start off with Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle.
Finn Balor, I gotta give it to him on that one. Reason why, it's brand new on. Well, he's not brand new on NXT, but he's making his return. He's making a strong return. Matt Riddle's dope too, but if they're gonna try to build Finn Balor as something like special over there, once again at NXT, I gotta go with him.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with Finn as well, especially when he just came back to NXT, and now he's most likely going to get like one of the biggest heel push in the NXT next to Adam Cole. Yeah, I definitely think Finn Balor definitely going to win that one.
Now, I would prefer him being on Raw, teaming up with AJ, bringing the club back.
But that would have been dope. Yeah, that would have been dope.
Really? But this is a consolation prize, and that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's funny. We spoke about that on, I believe, SummerSlam. When Finn going to take a break. Yeah, Finn going to take a break, and he's going to come back to the club. I think down the line, I think that might happen. I think not right now, though.
Yeah, and now we're at the time now where, all right, he's past his, I want to say he's past his old gimmick, but it's time for a refresher, and he's better. I seen him in New Japan. He's better as a heel than he ever was as a face. I
agree. Welcome back to the Prince. The Prince is back.
Hey.
All right, so next we got the first ever 4 versus 4 women war game. So who we got is on one side we got Shayna Baszler, Lee Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kay Lee from
NXT UK.
Yeah, UK versus Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox, and Mia Yim.
All right, so I will say this though, Rhea Ripley, I like watching her growth on NXT. She's doing big things right now, but I have to say in this particular match, I feel like she's the main saving grace of that team.
I agree.
I don't see nobody getting past Baszler or the UK Women's Champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see that happening. And then you got Bianca Belair, who, even though I feel like she's like an underdog in my eyes, but she's like pretty dope as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would have to give that to Team Baszler on that one.
Yeah, I agree. And don't forget Lou Shirai on that team too, on Team Baszler too.
That's true. Yeah, I agree. Her and Ripley got a little thing going on as well, a little program too. So that's something for as well in this War Games, and it's the first women's War Game, so they definitely making history on this one.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm definitely going with Team Baszler as well. All right, so now we got the 4 men, 4 versus 4, the guys War Games. Where we got Undisputed Era versus Ciampa. Let's see who else. Keith Lee. Dominique, I forgot how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, it's a little.
And the last person do not been confirmed yet. Which I think I know who might be the last person is, but I think I know who the last person is. But
yeah, that's
who you think first? Yeah, first, who you think will be the last person? Let's go to that first.
Honestly, I think it might be Keith Lee. I saw
Keith Lee. Keith Lee right in it. No, it's Keith Lee right in it.
Keith Lee right in it.
One more person who. Yeah, this is somebody who had not been announced yet. Who on the Ciampa team?
I would say Johnny Gargano.
At 2, Gargano will come out during Finn match. Who I think I think it'll be Velveteen Dream. That's what I think. But
That sugar got that thing going on with him and Roderick Strong for the North American title.
Exactly. And Undisputed injured him.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the perfect time for him to come back.
But even after all of that, though, I don't see them being Undisputed Era. I don't really see nobody being Undisputed Era in the near future. You just saw them on SmackDown Live. You know, they work like the Shield, but 10 times better.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, so I don't honestly, even if you bring Velveteen Dream back, it still won't be enough. And plus, there hasn't the Undisputed Era been. This ain't their first rodeo in the War Games.
Nah, definitely not. It's like they third, right? I think they third, right?
Second or third War Game. Yeah. So this is familiar territory to them. I'm definitely giving this the Undisputed Era. That gold.
I agree. No, I agree. Especially this would be a perfect build-up for them going into Survivor Series if they do win the NXT. Yeah. So I'm going with Undisputed as well.
Now, don't be surprised though, because they don't have a team. We're about to get into it too with the whole Survivor Series men's team. Team NXT doesn't have a team yet.
Yeah, not for both men and women. We're gonna get to that, but first they get to the last match off the card that lead into Survivor Series. So the last match on the card for NXT, we got Pete Dunne versus Kirill Dane versus Damian Priest. Whoever wins go against Adam Cole at Survivor Series for the NXT title. Who do you think win in that match?
I'm gonna give this one, and this might be a little sharp. I'm gonna give this one to Killian Dane. Here's why. Pete Dunne and Damian Priest, right? They already have their rivalry going on, you know, and it's a pretty built one so far. I don't see that being stopped to have them go and lose to Adam Cole the next night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna get their situation off, but I think Killian Dane is gonna sneak in to get that win, go on to Survivor Series, and probably lose to Adam Cole.
I believe that, but I think I'm going more toward Pete Dunne for some odd reason.
Really? How you laying that?
Because I mean, you know, he been the longest NXT UK champion, and they already give him a push already.
That is,
they most likely will give him a bigger push at NXT, and
that's true. But he still hasn't beat the undefeated Damian Priest yet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true too. No, he did. He did. They 1-on-1. They're 1-on-1 right now. Actually, they 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I was going with Pete Dunne, but he losing to Adam Cole. Cole go retained though. That I'm keeping that. Cole's retaining.
That's definite.
All right. Well, so that was a good segue. You know, from NXT to the main card, Survivor Series.
Which is a pretty that card from what I just saw.
Yeah, it is. And that was the first match at Adam Cole versus whoever wins the triple threat at TakeOver. So that would be the first match.
Well, if that's the case, I'm definitely, like I said before, I'm giving Adam Cole to win against any one of those three components. You know?
Yeah.
Mainly.
Definitely, yeah.
When it comes down to it, you know, I see Undisputed Era holding all of their belts for a pretty decently long time. And
I agree. I agree with you too.
They're moving up, possibly.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I'm going with Adam Cole as well. All right, next match. All right, we're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna go a little backward. All right, we're gonna go Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio for the WWE Championship.
Is it weird that I'm like really rooting for Rey on this one? Like to have him win the belt. I mean, there's so many things that's going on his way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you also got to consider this too. Ray came from ECW as well, like the original ECW. So you already know he got a bit of extreme on him. You know what I'm saying? Bit of extreme in it.
Of course.
On top of it, you got Cain Velasquez still looking for revenge. So he's definitely proud of him on that one. And of course, his son Dominic low key been going to wrestling school.
That's definitely true. Yeah.
So you're looking at a 3-on-1, and if you include that metal pipe he used on Raw, that's 4-on-1.
True.
You know, but then again, it's Brock Lesnar. Even though it's Brock Lesnar, you know, it's 4-1. It's hard to beat those odds, especially in a no holds barred, no disqualification situation.
Yeah, I'm actually agreeing with you on this one. I actually root for Rey as well. I think out of the 3 titles we have for Survivor Series that night, I think this might be the only one that might be changing.
Yeah, because from the other ones I've seen, I don't see that changing. Not only for Survivor Series, but for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, but knowing WWE, they're gonna go for Brock. But I'm rooting for Ray on this one. I'm rooting for Ray.
The smart money's on Brock, though.
Yeah, of course. All right, next is The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. I think I know who will win this match.
Of course, who don't know under that red light? Like, first of all, like, I read something actually. I read it from the sources I was catching up on before I got on the podcast tonight. That the red light, the storyline that they're trying to use with that's where the Fiend gets his strength from. So now, not immediately, but way down the line, that's going to play in a role into learning the Fiend's weakness. Because right now it seems like nobody's beating him. Like, I don't have really nobody on SmackDown that's going to beat him. You know what I'm saying? And that includes
right now. Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree.
But I would say look into that going forward.
All right, cool. Well, I'm also going with the Fiend. Honestly, for what I heard so far, the Fiend gonna hold the title to Mania, and of course they're gonna make him versus Roman Reigns.
I hope. Oh my god, I'm about to get off.
I already heard. I already heard that already. I heard that already. Yeah. So basically, the Fiend gonna win, keep winning every match. Onto Mania, he gonna go with Roman Reigns. That's what I heard. That's what I'm hearing right now.
And it kind of makes sense because you could kind of manipulate the red light situation out.
Yeah.
But then again, it's outside.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
That goes back to the red light theory I just dropped on you guys. So, it definitely, would play a role in a WrestleMania situation where the match will more than likely be in the outside arena. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So I guess we both go for the Fiend on this one.
Well, that's a fact.
And as much I like Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is dope, but I think not yet. But I think their feud is not going to end at the Survivor Series, though. I think he will have a rematch.
I could see it going to Rumble.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think see.
TLC. Actually, I think I'll go to TLC.
Possibly.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Possibly.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got one match I'm looking forward to. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler versus Bayley.
All right, I feel like there's been a lot of hype on this match and on another match that we're about to get into soon. But in any aspect, I would say Becky Lynch would win this one. It's probably going to be one of the only few wins that Raw would get that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been pushing Becky pretty hard lately, but on top of that, you got the rivalry between Bayley and Shayna Baszler. And this kind of goes back to my theory with triple threat matches. You always want to look out for the people that has the feud in that match.
Yeah.
And then, because you'll see that they have a feud, and you'll definitely take your eyes off the third person in the match, which in this case is Becky Lynch. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
She might sneak in and get the win.
I ain't gonna lie. That is a good theory, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't thinking that. That's good as a good theory. Becky Lynch could win it.
Because you think about it. Not even to cut you off, I'm sorry, but you think about this, right? Like, I just thought about this. Like, wait a minute, this happened tonight. You have Shayna Baszler and Bayley going back and forth, and I get it. You got NXT pulling up. You got to make NXT look good because of the fact you already know they're going up against AEW. That's a fact.
Yeah.
SmackDown's the main show. So you're going to have Bayley and Shayna Baszler going back and forth. But you're missing another way important component. That's Becky Lynch. And she's been going off lately. So she could easily get up in there and get that win though.
That's true. But if you think about it, same thing happened on NXT this Wednesday. Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch. Bayley was there on Wednesday.
That's true.
So it could work both ways.
Mm-hmm.
It could work both ways. But on this one, I think they're gonna keep her strong, so I'm going with Shayna Baszler on this one. They will keep her strong.
Okay, you want to put some Wendy's on that?
Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm picking Baszler, but it would be a swerve if they go with Bayley, who was my original choice. But I'm gonna go with Baszler on this one. Yeah, I'm sticking to Baszler.
All right, I'm gonna stick to Becky Lynch on this one. This one is for a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
I got you, son.
Ready.
All right, so the next one, I guess this might be the match of the night for you. I guess Roger Strong versus AJ Styles versus Nakamura.
Yes, that's match of the night, and I ain't gonna hold you. That could be match of the year.
It actually could. That's a interesting 3 right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because you also got to think about it. You look at age, like I think at least 2 out of the 3 or all 3 have roots in Japan at one point or another.
Yeah, you know yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that's true. Now, like, this is literally a dope dream match that I feel like it has not gotten that hype that other matches in this card got. You know, and
I agree. Yeah,
they're all mid-card champions, but at the same time, these are all skilled competitors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really hard for me to pick a winner. But if I had to, like right now, I would say Roderick Strong.
I would pick Roderick Strong too, but that was more my second choice. I think this might be the only match Raw gonna win. So I'm thinking AJ gonna win.
I think AJ. I get why you say that because of the club. So I understand that. But you also got to consider Roderick Strong again, for Undisputed Era.
But he got Undisputed. Yeah, exactly.
And they jump in on everything. You know, you fighting one of them, you're pretty much fighting all 4 of them.
Yeah.
You know, and even if Shinsuke got Sami Zayn on his side, the numbers don't add up either way. So that's a win. Right there.
They also got Cesaro on their side too, but that's doing much though.
That's what I'm saying. Because you could counteract that with Luke Gallows.
Yeah. All right. So next we got the New Day versus Undisputed versus Viking Raiders.
I don't know, but a fan of me is rooting for the New Day, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I gotta root for the New Day on this one, and I'm trying, you know, as a respected journalist, I gotta be partial and everything. But nah, man, I'm a fan, yo. New Day taking that one. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it might be out of New Day or Undisputed. I'll be shocked if Raw Raiders win. Or Viking, whatever you call them these days.
They've been, yeah, I don't know what their name. I ain't even going to go forward to say their name because that might change by Survivor Series. I don't know. Like the way they're building up the Undisputed Era, they could pretty much that whole team could win their matches. NXT could probably be like could be probably with Survivor Series, which would be cool.
Yeah.
So I would say the smart money would be on Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. The enemies going with the New Day. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I might be going New Day on this one too. As much as I want Undisputed to win, I think I'm going New Day on this one.
That's a fact.
All right, so we got the 2 main events. All right, we got Team SmackDown, Team Raw, Team NXT Women Division. So I'm gonna name the names.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Team SmackDown, we got Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, Carmella, Dana Brooke, and Nikki Cross. All right, Raw, we got Charlotte, Natalya, Asuka, Kai Singh, and Sarah Logan. and NXT still had not been announced.
You know, this in the men's match makes it hard for me to make a prediction on because I do not know who's on Team NXT. So I don't want to say because on the women's side, I would go with Raw, but I don't know who's on NXT's team. So
yeah, I mean, if I could guess who on the NXT, of course it'd probably be basically who was there tonight: Ridley, Maya Yim, I think Dakota Kai, Taya, that other girl, Take a Knox, and I guess Candice LeRae. I'm thinking that might be the team for NXT. I'm thinking about
and if you're saying it's dumb, they're getting spanked probably by SmackDown.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make an edit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm going with SmackDown in this one for the list. I've seen those ladies battle each other I think it was the last week. And
yeah,
it was a contest, bro.
It was SmackDown did kill them last week. I also going with SmackDown as well.
Yeah, and plus you got to build up SmackDown. That's right now. That's a show, so you already know you got to build SmackDown for the win.
Yeah, agree. All right, so now we got the last match. Team SmackDown, Team Raw, Team NXT. Here's the guys. Roman Reigns, King Corbett, Braun Strowman, Mustafa Ali, Shorty G. Raw side, we got Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Ricochet, and Drew McIntyre. Once again, for NXT, still not enough. But I gotta say this though. I heard rumors about NXT right now. What you got? Rumor has it that Triple H is going to be the leader of NXT. That's what I heard right now.
And on top of that, bro, you gotta consider like not like heel turns, but brand turns. You know?
That too. Remember, they try to get.
There was a survivor. Not to cut you off. Survivor Series match, I think years ago, like during the invasion angle, where you got people switching sides like crazy. You didn't know who.
Oh yeah.
Until like literally the last 5 minutes of that match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kurt Angle did that during the invasion and made the team WWE win.
And if you see SmackDown tonight, they came down here rolling that tank down like it's 1998 or something. You feel me?
Facts. Facts.
So with that, I'm like, do not be surprised if you see a heel turn with somebody going to NXT 1, 2. Don't be surprised if you see Finn Balor on that NXT side either.
I wouldn't either. So if I had to say, I would say Triple H, Ciampa on NXT, Finn Balor, Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle. That's who I think might be on the NXT side.
I'm gonna have to get at the NXT. That's it.
Yeah,
that's a stack roster, and that's including the fact that you got Braun Strowman on there. I do not care. NXT's winning that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if that is the lineup, I definitely will go with NXT as
and then
well.
On top of that, you also got to consider this too. It goes back to my theory. NXT as like the premier brand on Wednesday nights against AEW. We also on these like wrestling meetups too, because AEW good shows. Gotta get off topic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have not been keeping up with AEW. I have watched highlights, and I mean, I don't know. I threw not into it, but I mean, I'm gonna give it a try. But NXT been really picking up,
especially with this invasion angle.
Yes, definitely.
I feel like everybody loves a good invasion angle where you can see different stars intertwine with each other, and there's no other time like that besides Survivor Series, unless you're gonna talk about WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania, Royal Rumbles like that too. Basically, all the main four.
Yeah, everybody get together and do their thing and everything like that, and that's fire. You know, I feel like that really is building up NXT to do their do big things in the ratings as well. I already know. Last week they finally beat AEW in the ratings after like 7 weeks.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
If they're able to keep this momentum up, they'll be able to be the dominant show on Wednesday nights, you know? So we just got to wait.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but you see. All right, so I got one more question. We're going to end this. All right. So, in order, who do you think winning to losing? In order.
Simple, man. NXT, SmackDown, Raw. Raw's going to get that one match, that Becky Lynch match. I'm telling you, that Becky Lynch match, and that's the only thing we're all running on. But before you get up out of here, I want to get your thoughts on something. All right,
what up?
I don't know if you watched WWE backstage, but you already know CM Punk back. You know what I'm saying? Kinda, sort of.
Yeah. I heard,
so, what's your thoughts on that? Where do you think that could go? There's been a lot of up.
Hold on. First, I'm gonna answer my question that I asked you first. I'm gonna say SmackDown, NXT, then Raw.
Okay.
Remember last year, Raw made a clean streak last year. They won everything last year.
Dominant.
Even though SmackDown they won the pre-game, the pre-show, but it didn't count.
Yeah.
And NXT been really, and you know, for lack of a reason, NXT been really strong. But I don't think usually when a team is really strong, they don't win the whole
unless
thing.
You got Brock Lesnar on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
That's important.
Yeah. I think in this case, I'm gonna go with SmackDown. I think SmackDown kind of been the underdog in a sort of
Oh, I
sense.
feel like Raw's been the underdog, actually.
Raw been low key up to like last
Yeah, like
week.
they showed out last week, but like that's like in this whole, if you're looking at the whole angle as a whole, like they've been like pretty much the underdogs, bro, for the most part. And I might, but I've been noticing how they've been moving the teams and everything, and it seems a little, a little underdogish. I don't know. What's your thoughts on it?
You might be right. You might be right. But I am thinking about SmackDown might definitely go win the whole thing. Alright, so also that's to your question about CM Punk. He keeps saying that he don't want to get back in the ring. He keeps saying he done. He not work for WWE, he work with Fox. But I think, but he did, but he never said that he not say he ever go back in the ring.
That's true.
So I think it is a possibility for him to go back. I don't think not right now. He gonna do it when we least expect it, basically.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And the thing is, if he do, I don't want to see him do it at Backlash. You feel me? Like,
it gotta be a Royal Rumble. I think WrestleMania.
Probably, I can see him and Seth Rollins going at it at Mania. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that'll be.
I agree.
So that's something we really gotta like look forward to, because I can see Rey Mysterio winning the belt at Survivor Series, losing in that Rumble to Rollins, so that way CM Punk go for the title.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Also, I would like to add one more thing. I think somebody's coming back at Survivor Series 2 doing the Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler, and Bayley match. I think the strong possibility Ronda Rousey might come back.
Now, here's the thing with that, though. I've been hearing mixed reactions behind that, because 1 minute you hear her coming back, then the next minute she says she retired to start a family. It's a whole bunch.
Yeah,
I don't really know if she coming back. It'll be dope if she does, but then you also got to think about it like this: where is she? What team she gonna go on? Because everybody got spots now.
True. I mean, it might be a strong possibility because hers right now she on Fox Show 101. I mean 911 right now.
That is true. So she could probably end up on SmackDown and take out Becky Lynch.
Yeah, 911. Yeah, 911 is about to be on this mid season finale. So you go take a break. So I can see her going to SmackDown, but at the same time, it would make sense to go on Raw, so finish their feud with her.
That's true. Like, I would see her jumping in to take Becky Lynch out the equation, and then go on Raw the next night, and then finish up what they left off at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I agree. I think that could happen too. But who knows? SmackDown looks for sports-oriented people. Ronda Rousey might come to SmackDown.
It's possible, but you can't really continue that feud like that, though.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That you might have to start a whole new feud with Bayley, Sasha Banks.
That's true, and that'll be something I could look forward to.
Yeah, but you already know, bro. Once again, thank you for coming on the show.
You're ready, man. Next time, you already know you gotta check out the premiere. Get a chance. Also, if you
already know
you're looking for great photography at a decent price, check out Shot by Sands. Also, you can check me out at Taj on Saturday. Say premiere at the door.
How you already know. Once again, thank you, bro. And we be. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, the Gentleman Like the Podcast and the Premier Boy Podcast. And this commercial is brought to you by the Premier Boy Podcast, where four Brooklyn dudes, where we talk about anything about the culture. Hosted by myself, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Aaron Sands from King Talk with Aaron Sands, the Star Riding Ride, who is also my co-host of the Old School Show, and Long Live the Chief Nolly Bell. And we talk many topics, from politics, music, sex, love, relationships, and many more. And also every topic that's going on in the news right now. Many of our topics are very controversial, and the podcast show might not be for everybody because we talk about many explicit content. And yeah, so if y'all decided to check out the show, y'all be warned because y'all might need a drink or two. And yeah, because this podcast is so crazy. I'm shocked they had not got canceled yet. So if y'all looking forward to listen to the Premier Boy podcast, check it out on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and many more. Each and every Wednesday at 12 a.m. You can check out the Premier Boy podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Riding Rod, and Long Little Chief Mally Mal. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Have a good day and night wherever you're listening to this episode. Now back to the show. Yeah!
I just want to take the time and thank you to everybody that listened to this audio episode. As always, to the bro, Mr. Aaron Sands, for doing the Survivor Series prediction episode. We appreciate it. You could check us out on the Premier Boy podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, and DJ Retro. You already know, if you look for a spot in NYC, every Friday, Remix Friday at Castro, 217 Bayou Street. Say premiere at the door. Each and every Saturday. Best Saturday party at Todd's, 48 between 1st Street, between 5th and 6th. Say premiere at the door. If y'all want to be a special guest on my show, y'all could DM me, Ken_Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, Ken _ Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Once again, thank y'all everybody for tuning into the new episode, and have a good night.
This is Paige from the Badass Fabulous podcast, and you're listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.